Maggie Murphy. I am the General Manager at Lewes FC. Brilliant club down in the south of England. Our women are in the Championship and the men are in 7th-tier football, non-league Isthmian League. I've spent the last 10-15 years working in human rights and in anti-corruption and governance issues, but there was always a piece of me that wasn't quite being fulfilled, and that was the football side for me. I've always played football, always wanted to play football. I saw so many problems in the world of women's football that could be solved with better investment, with better facilities, with better attention, more decision makers that understand the game being involved. So for me it was a bit of a career change, but in some ways a very normal thing to want to become involved in a club like Lewes that is trying to do things differently. Being general manager is an extremely difficult role because it is very general. So there are day-to-day challenges, which are just the amounts of different hats you have to wear. And then there's bigger structural challenges like the lack of investment in women's football and the kind of scraps of money that we're trying to fight over in order to invest in this incredible product and invest in the women and girls in this area as well. Within just a few small years, Lewes FC has grown to having owners in more than 30 countries. So it's very clear that there are people around the world who really back our principles and our values, and they want to see us succeed. So a number of clubs that will approach us and ask us for advice or support, they want to know what it was that we did or had to do in order to bring about equality. And they wanted to know what the challenges were. And it's not been easy. It's not the simplest thing to do, otherwise other clubs would have done it. When it comes to Sunday, when it comes to game day, it's just about what's happening on the pitch. No one's looking for advice at that point. We need to be able to create a product which is inspirational but also fun. We don't have to do things the way that men's clubs do them. So I'm super proud of how we run our match days. I'm super proud of how high our attendances are. I think we need a little bit more investment into creating that kind of a product and not just waiting for a tap to be turned and not just waiting for a rich men's club to devote some time and attention to it. At the moment, women's football is a lot more accessible than men's football. So you can build a relationship with players in a way that is kind of not really possible in men's football. You know, players that are working one or two other jobs in order to be able to carry on playing football because the money's not there and it's not sustainable enough for them to do this full time. What we're doing at the moment is normalising football for girls and for women, and with that I hope we will see a cultural change in the way that we understand women's sport.